Right. We provide different workshops, seminars, and psychological services are into this under this platform. And moving forward, I would also like to thank our sponsors, Wellbeing Hub, We Protect You, and Amna Insari. I believe without these sponsors, we would not have been able to have such a successful and impactful audience. So thank you so much for our sponsors as well. Moving forward to our guest speaker today, her name is Alishba Aruj, and she's BA psychology student, and she's also a trainee at Dove Hospital. She's a certified NLP practitioner, and she's very passionate about mental health awareness. Today, she will be talking about body image issues in Pakistani youth, and she will be addressing some sensitive issues as well. And you can ask her any question that you want, and thank you so much, Alishpa, for taking your time out and for being part of us. I'm going to hand it over to you, and you can introduce yourself and tell about yourself as well. Thank you so much.
Welcome. First of all, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Can you see me?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Hi everyone. Awesome to be here. Thank you, Arfa, for inviting me. And I am Alish Baruj. I am from Karachi, Pakistan, and I am a psychology student. I am also a storyteller and a public speaker. And it's an honor to be here with you guys. And shall we start, Arfa?
Yes, I'm going to share your screen.
Okay, just a minute. I would need you to start playing the presentation if that's all right. Hello, am I audible? Yeah, perfect. Okay. Okay, before we start, I would like to interact with my audience and know how many people do we have at the minute. We have around 34 people, and I would like this to be a very interactive session. And I would just like to give a disclaimer that whatever is being shared here will not leave the premises. So this is a safe space for everyone to share whatever they feel like sharing. And before I go in, you have anything you want to ask about, you're open to write it in the chat. And once I'm completing my point, I will circle back to your point. And yeah, we can go ahead. Okay, I can see messages. Okay, cool. Okay, so this is just a brief introduction about me. These are my three pictures. This is what I do. I'm a trainee psychologist, a mental health advocate, a certified NLP practitioner. I have worked at Dow Hospital, and I have delivered talks at Dow, at Kiran Foundation, at multiple orphanages, and now I'm here. So awesome to be here. Can you move on to the next slide, please? Okay, so I want you to stop here. So I want to ask, what comes to your mind when you think of body image? Just drop a message on the group chat. Like whenever you hear the word body image, what's the first thing that pops up in your head? Like you're like that, write that down. You don't have to think it through or anything. Just type down what comes to your head. The way you see yourself. Okay, that's correct. And physical appearance. Okay. I love that I have an interactive crowd. The way you compare it with others. Interesting. Beauty, body beauty standards. Okay. like many people do. Okay, the way you think and feel about yourself, right? So wait, I'm just gonna take two more answers. Okay, so for now, as far as we have seen, people have different things to say, and I'm not gonna say who's correct and who's not. It's so body image in general is एक तो वो होता है जैसे आप दिखते हैं physical appearance मोटे पतले जैसे भी है right and then body image is what how you perceive yourself. So at times in life you're gonna come across people so apparently दिखने में they're very lean, they're very thin, but they have started to believe the narrative that वो नहीं है, वो बहुत मोटे हैं. So it's not objective at times. Like you will meet people जिनकी नाक पतली है, but उनको लोगों ने convince किया हुआ उनके आराम के या maybe media and people have convinced them कि नाक मोटी है. So it's not rational, it's not intellectual, you can't, it's not logical. At times it's very subjective. So I'm very glad that there are a lot of people who knew what this was. And yes, Tuba asked, there are a lot of people like that said that it's the way you view yourself, and that's correct. Moving on, can we go to the another one? So today I'll be talking about body image issues in Pakistani youth. Can I have the next session? Yeah. So this is just an in general introduction. When we think of body image issues in Pakistan, it's not something that's new to us. हम अंग्रेजों ने हम पे रूल किया था, and the saddest thing is कि जब वो चले गए, all we wanted to be was we wanted to be like them. We wanted fair skin, we wanted to be thin, we wanted to speak in an accent, we wanted to look like them, speak like them. And sometimes it happens कि जो आपको colonize करते हैं, आप अपने colonizer की तरह बनना चाहते हैं, जिन्होंने गलत power use करकर आपके ऊपर हक जमाया होता है, we want to be like them. And then हमारे यहाँ we have media, we have social media now, so we have the conventional TV wala media, and then now we have social media playing its part as well. Going on to the next one. So today's goal would be to learn and develop tools how to accept yourself and love yourself. Next one, please. Oh wait, I think my laptop is allowing me. I can share it from mine. Let me just know if it's visible so that I don't have to ask you. It must be.
Yeah, you can share yours if you are comfortable.
Yeah, it's working now. पहले बहुत तंग कर रहा था, but वो चल रहा है. Okay. Is it visible to everyone? Okay, since I'll not be able to see my own screen, if there is any question that pops up, I would like you to tell me, right?
All right, no problem.
Thank you. It's gonna take a minute. Okay, cool. Let's start. So, yeah, I wanted to talk about how since हम छोटी सी बहुत छोटी उम्र से हमें बता दिया जाता है कि हमारे ब्यूटी आइडियल्स क्या होते हैं, एंड वो दोनों जेंडर्स के लिए है. सिर्फ ऐसा नहीं कि खवातीन को कहा जा रहा है कि आप पतली हो, खूबसूरत हो.
Alishma, you have to press enter full screen mode.
Oh, okay. Wait. It's not working. I have pressed enter and it's still not working. It's still not working.
We can see audience window. This window is what your audience sees, और आपकी जो screen है वो सारी blur आ रही है.
Oh, okay. Then I would like you to share. आप कर लो, I'll do it that way, right? Let me stop sharing. Okay. It's gonna take a minute.
Are you doing it?
No, it's not working on my end, so I would kindly appreciate if you could do it.
Take it.
Okay. So हमारे यहाँ teenagers को there is like हर तरफ से pressure is coming. So the social media, we have influencers telling us that the beauty comes in one size fits all, and then we have people like the Kardashians जिनकी पूरी पूरी bodies उन्होंने surgically change करवाई हैं, telling us to love ourselves the way we are, which is very hypocritical because you can't love yourself. आप ये बोल ही नहीं सकते जब आपने पूरा अपना जिस्म चेंज करवाया है. And that makes our teenagers very confused because the media is telling them something, the social media, the influences, the parents, the aunties at the shadiyan, everyone is just saying something different. Can we go on to the next slide? Next one. So now we are living in unrealistic, हमें इतने unrealistic body, at times we are having body dysmorphia issues, we have eating disorders issues, and then we don't see the complete picture. We are not able to see कि जो influencer हमें बोल रही हैं कि come with me and see how my day goes like. वो कितना पोर्शन खाना खा रही हैं, क्या वो प्लास्टिक सर्जरीज करवा रही हैं, क्या चल रहा है. वी आर नॉट सीइंग द कंप्लीट पिक्चर, वी आर जस्ट सीइंग द गुड पार्ट जो हमें दिखाया जा रहा है. And we are believing that. And I have met so many teenagers who have started skipping meals because उनको लगता है वो मोटे हो रहे हैं, because इंटरनेट पे लोग उनको ये कह रहे हैं या उनकी अम्मियाँ अब्बू उनको ये कह रहे हैं. And there is no healthy balance there. So today I'll be trying to focus on how we can attain that balance where we are able to set healthy boundaries and at the same time we develop our own self-esteem as well, because हमारी self-esteem जब बहुत low भी होती है. Okay, somebody commented on a recent international influencer, Clara. Exactly. Oh my God, I love that our generation is seeing here. So I would love if you guys can comment up in the chat. I would really like if this is an interactive session. But yeah, this is the thing that when somebody says that you should love your body the way it is, and then you see them changing it, your mind as a teenager is not developed enough to comprehend इतना ज़्यादा एक time पे होता हुआ. It leaves you very confused, and at times when you do not have secure self-esteem जो बचपन में डेवलप हो रही होती है, हमारे पाकिस्तान में वैसे बच्चों की ज़्यादा नहीं होती है. Around 60% kids have very troubled parents, troubled childhood, secure उनको एक upbringing नहीं दी जाती है. तो वहाँ पर तो हल्का सा कुछ ऐसा होता है तो उनका पूरा identity of self हिलने लगता है. Whom do I believe? Because हमारे यहाँ 4 दाने भी मुंह पे निकलते हैं, so your mother keeps reminding you at times. And जिनकी अम्मी नहीं remind करती, that's amazing, but that's such a general notion that happens. People like to point out flaws so much that people start believing that all they are just the flaws. They are just the entire epitome of self is just built with flaws. Can I go on to the next slide, please? We are so insecure about ourselves. And our media makes money through it. कि आपको कोई न्यू क्रीम लॉन्च करनी है, आपको कुछ नया लॉन्च करना है, तो एक ऐसी इनसिक्योरिटी लेकर आ जाए मार्केट में जो पहले एग्जिस्ट भी नहीं करती थी. मतलब आज से पहले किसी ने सोचा भी नहीं होगा इस चीज के बारे में. And you want to do that. Like I remember, I don't know how many people are familiar with buccal fat remover surgery, but आपका यहाँ का fat हटा लिया जाता है. And suddenly US में it started and people started doing that. And now Pakistan में you see a lot of models do it. And आज से पहले किसी ने सोचा भी नहीं होगा कि आप यहाँ का fat remove करवा रहे हैं. So this is an entire market that benefits from people being insecure. And then our entire media is built upon that because people literally get paid कि अब वो insecurities बनाएंगे and then जैसे dark circles की surgeries हैं. It's very human. Hani, thank you. Fake dimples being made, like उसकी products बिक रही हैं. And everything can be seen as a flaw now. And I love that people are saying they love your chubby cheeks. But like, अगर मैं अपनी अम्मी की जनरेशन के पास जाके बोलती हूँ ना कि अम्मी चबी चीक्स या कुछ भी, तो उनको तो वो कॉन्सेप्ट एज अ फ्लॉ दिख भी नहीं रहा है. कई चीजें तो हमारी इस जनरेशन को एज अ फ्लॉ बना के दिखाई जा रही हैं जो पहले जमाने में नॉर्मल होती थी. Oh my God, there is somebody who said that there are now actresses removing their 2 ribs because of that. And this is very real. This is a Pakistani. I was reading an article about this female actress in Pakistan. She was sitting on national media and she was promoting there's a surgery जहाँ पे अपने मेदे का size, you can get it reduced. This is not healthy. Please stop preaching, telling that to your youth. Stop telling them. And I don't know what happened in the last 5 years that aestheticians became very popular on internet, and now everybody wanna get everybody wants to get glutathione injections. वो कैंसर पेशेंट्स के लिए बने थे to detoxify their body, and then they sell you in a certain manner. They sell you. अब चीजों को रिफ्रेश करना आसान हो गया, गोरा नहीं ब्राइटनिंग सीरम्स आ रहे हैं हमारे पास. हमें गोरा नहीं, क्योंकि आप गोरा होना कह नहीं सकते, so you wanna play safe. Can I have the next one? And now we have the famous filters and editing. So how many people here are avid Instagram brain rot scrollers? I just want hand. How many people loves to scroll Instagram? Like घंटों के लिए brain rot. Me, I'm the first one. I love to scroll. Like in the past, I remember the filters on it. People were obsessed to the point where the doctors said that हम लोग हमारे पास आके फिल्टर्स वाली पिक्चर्स दिखाते हैं and they say कि हमें ऐसी नाक चाहिए. That's a filter. You can't have it in real life. So do you see how unconsciously we have started believing the narrative कि जैसा हमें पिक्चर में दिख रहा है हमें वैसे ही बनना है, जो रियल में एग्जिस्ट भी नहीं करता है. That's AI. That's an artificial intelligence जो बनी है, जो reality में exist भी नहीं करती है. But now it has gotten into your head to start making start believing that I want to look like that. So आपको आपकी reality ही confused हो गई है, because now you are not satisfied with yourself when you look in the mirror. I'll be reading few comments. So I really like that here we have very well informed people जिनको पता है कि अगर वो brain rot ढूंढते हैं तो they put on a timer. Yes, glutathione is very common. K-pop, and I'll come back to K-pop as well. But I'm very happy that people are familiar with the industries, how they make money. कि पूरा you're building an entire regime system. के कोरियन स्किन केयर आ गई है 12 स्टेप. आपकी स्किन बैरियर 3 प्रोडक्ट से ज्यादा नहीं ले सकती. तो जस्ट भी नहीं हो रहा, वो सिर्फ स्किन के ऊपर बैठता है आपके. But now we are seeing influencers apply unnecessary amount of product that is bad for the environment, and B, that gives your brain the message okay, you need this, whereas you don't. Can we move on to the next one? Arba, can we move on to the next slide? Yeah, thank you. So before I start with this, I want to explain the concept of unconscious and conscious that we have in our brain. So even जब हम brain rot, why did I mention this? Because जब हम unconsciously भी scroll करके देख रहे हैं ना, because now we have one size fits all beauty. At times when you're scrolling, आपको ऐसा लगता है सिर्फ नाम change हो रहे हैं, लोग same है, because they're going to the same esthetician, they're doing the same makeup. Everybody wants to look the same on the internet to be relevant. And that takes away when a child, especially from a third world country, when they're looking at the internet, they're like, मैं तो ऐसा नहीं लगता. There must be something wrong with me. And over a period of time, when you're scrolling, when you're seeing these things, you start internalizing. Okay, it's saying that my voice is not being. Hello. Can
Now your
everybody hear
volume
me?
is clear.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Sambal. Thank you, Arfa. So unconsciously आपके brain को signal जा रहा है कि you're not good enough. Whenever you wanna post a picture, you wanna paste tune it, you wanna change it. You're telling your conscious brain कि मैं ऐसे ही अच्छा नहीं हूँ. I am not pretty the way I am. I need to do something. I need to perform in order to be liked. And then we have an unhealthy obsession with likes and seeing who liked me. So our entire self-esteem, identity, the view of ourselves, body image, सब कुछ is being outsourced. And now we live in the times जहाँ पे सबसे ज़्यादा, this is, people have never given this much shit about how, sorry for my language, how much they look. Now we are obsessed with the idea. दिन में कोई 18 दफा mirror देखते हैं और we are checking our camera. How do I look? How do I look? How do I look? You should never be this obsessed with how do you look. Your entire identity is based on how many likes am I getting. So the comparison of culture and algorithm, like algorithm पे हम इतना ज़्यादा अटके हुए हैं that relevant रहना is just so important for the teenagers, including myself. I'm not a teenager, but I'm Generation Z, so like I get it. Can I have the next one? And this is like a vicious cycle. कि आप बार बार उस cycle में फंसे जा रहे हैं because one reel tells you to be different, whereas another reel is telling you how to look and be that girl. But then everyone is gonna be the same. No one is different then. The next slide, please. May I have the next slide, please, Arfa? Yeah. How many people are here who use Snapchat? Can I have a hand? Okay. A lot of people who use Snapchat. Cool. So we have a lot of Snapchat users. I'm personally not on Snapchat, but I just wanted to know how many people are. Okay. So I think you guys might be familiar with the streak bhejne wali cheez. So we have like people are always like I have seen my friends be on like hospital beds and be like, "Anushka, phone dena, streak toot jayegi." We constantly want to be connected. Like, nahin, streak toot jayegi. It's so important. And then the Snapchat filters. There is a new phenomena that I read about recently. It's a Snapchat dysmorphia. कि आप इतना ज़्यादा एक पे आप filtered selfies लेने लग गए हैं कि बिना filter के you don't like your face. अच्छा ही नहीं लग रहा है. And we see it very commonly कि कुछ दोस्त हैं who would ask you कि मेरी picture delete करवाएं just because it does not have filters on it. It's becoming so real. Can I have the next one, please? I'm happy to see I have so many Snapchat users here. Next one, please. Also, the chat is open for you guys. If you want to drop down anything you feel, I will come back to that. Don't worry, nothing is getting missed out. Yeah, next one, please. No, we're done with. I think we're going backwards. Yeah, we are going backwards. Yeah. So now we are done with half an hour almost. So I want to talk about the coping techniques for teens. But first, I want to hear from you all. What do you think is one of the biggest examples that you guys are, what are the biggest examples of issues or constant thoughts you guys have when you think of beauty standards in Pakistan? What is something you think कि ये बहुत बड़ा role play कर रही है? Yes, Malaika, would you like to say something?
Assalamu alaikum.
Welcome, Sam.
I want to share about that body image thing जो हम लोग अभी डिस्कस कर रहे हैं. तो I have an example कि मैं एक हॉस्टल स्टूडेंट हूँ. तो मेरी रूममेट्स में उसके कुछ फ्रेंड्स हैं. सो उसकी फ्रेंड्स में से वो एक लड़की है जो कि मेरी क्लास फेलो है. And I want to share about her because that thing was so hitting, and that hit me hard because she was a girl जिसका एक perfect body image है, जिसको हम लोग कहते हैं कि हमारी सोसाइटी के ब्यूटी स्टैंडर्ड के अकॉर्डिंग शी इज लाइक वेरी गुड अबाउट दैट. लेकिन उसकी फ्रेंड्स में से उसकी एक फ्रेंड है जो कि बहुत इनसिक्योर अपनी बॉडी के बारे में, और उसने अपनी उस इनसिक्योरिटी को उसके ऊपर प्रोजेक्ट किया है. एंड शी उसने उसको इतना टॉन्ट हर वक्त उसने टॉन्ट किए उसको इतने ज्यादा, उसको हर वक्त इनसिक्योर फील करवा के. एंड शी जस्ट एक्सप्लेन इट लाइक दैट शी वाज जोकिंग अबाउट हर, बट एक्चुअली इट वाज नॉट, बिकॉज शी वाज मेकिंग हर इनसिक्योर अबाउट हर ओन सेल्फ. और उसने अपने वेट को प्रॉपर लूज करना शुरू कर दिया, हालांकि उसकी बिल्कुल भी जरूरत नहीं थी उसको. एंड देन शी स्टार्टेड लूजिंग अबाउट हर ओन वेट एंड थिंग्स लाइक दैट. और फिर उसके बाद उसने अपना वेट को काफी सारा कम कर लिया था. लेकिन आई जस्ट वांट टू से दैट कि उसका एक परफेक्ट बॉडी इमेज जिसके बारे में वो कॉन्फिडेंट है, वो सिक्योर है, लेकिन उसकी फ्रेंड्स ने, उसकी कंपनी ने उसको इतना टारगेट किया उस चीज पे. एंड दैट वाज देयर ओन प्रोजेक्शन, जो एक्चुअली उन लोगों ने उस चीज को उस पे हाईलाइट किया, उस पे कमेंट किया, बट एक्चुअली इट वाज नॉट. तो हमारी सोसाइटी और जो हमारी कंपनी के लोग हैं, हमारी इर्द गिर्द के लोग, दे प्ले मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट रोल. और वो बहुत ज्यादा इस चीज को हाईलाइट करते हैं, बहुत ज्यादा इस चीज पे इम्पैक्ट करते हैं कि हमारे इर्द गिर्द के लोग हमारे बारे में कैसा फील करते हैं और वो हमें कैसा फील करवा रहे हैं.
Are you there, Lishpa? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I don't know why suddenly my Wi-Fi just chose to run away. I don't know why. So I remember someone was telling me the story about her friend. Who was that? It was Malaika,
Yeah,
right?
it was. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was me.
Malaika, I'm so sorry I lost you at the end. You were telling me I heard you properly till you told me about the projecting thing, and you told me she was fully functioning, a happy girl with a good body, and then her friend made her feel like she was not good enough, and she started skipping meals. So what was the end? I did not get to hear that.
And at the end, she lost her weight.
That's so unfortunate. Thank you for talking about it, and that's so unfortunate. Well, I think one of the things I would like everyone to start like looking out for insecure लोगों से दूर रहें भाई. If someone is not secure about themselves, they will make sure कि आप भी secure now. Secondly, start having healthy grounds अपने साथ. There is another hand raised. I'm gonna come back to you, Ram. Thank you for sharing the story, Malaika, and it's really sad to see कि उनकी दोस्त ने इतना कहा और उन्होंने सुन लिया. But yeah, it's very sad. But like, please stay away from insecure people because insecure people will find a way to project their insecurities onto you. And when somebody says something does bara dafa and you don't have a secure grounding, you will start hearing. You will start believing the narrative. वही वाली बात जो मैं बॉडी में जो पहले की थी कि कई लोग कई तो बहुत पतले होते हैं बट उनको लगता है वो मोटे हो रहे हैं या उनको कोई ऐसे सब कह देता है कि their voices become your voices of how you view yourself. Yes, Iram.
Assalamualaikum.
Yeah, walaikum assalam.
Um, I want to share my own experience. That melasma is very common in females. So, अगर किसी फीमेल को मिलाजमा का इशू है तो ये बहुत कॉमन है लेकिन उनको अगर खुद फील नहीं होता उनके हस्बैंड को कोई इशू नहीं है उनको खुद को कोई इशू नहीं है बट उनको उनके सोसाइटी में इनको रियलाइज कराया जाता है कि आपको ये मिलाजमा क्यों है ये आप इसका ट्रीटमेंट क्यों नहीं कराते आप ऐसा क्यों नहीं करते आप ऐसा क्यों नहीं करते मतलब ये चीजें बार बार उसको रियलाइज कराई जाती हैं तो जिसकी वजह से वो एंजाइटी और डिप्रेशन का शिकार होती हैं और उसके बाद उसका इतना वो ट्रीटमेंट भी इवन के बहुत से लोग ऐसा करते हैं कि वो ट्रीटमेंट भी खुद से बता रहे होते हैं कि आप एस्थेटिक क्लिनिक जाएं आप फलां जगह जाएं आप ये क्रीम यूज करें आप वो क्रीम यूज करें इवन एक लेमैन जो है वो आपको जो है वो एडवाइस कर रहा होता है उसे ये नहीं पता होता कि मैं जो क्रीम बता रहा हूँ उसमें कितने स्टीरॉइड्स हैं वो कितनी हार्मफुल है उसमें क्या मरकरी है वो कैंसर वो किस तरह की स्किन डिजीजेस क्रिएट कर सकती है इवन देन वो एडवाइस कर रहे होते हैं और अनफॉर्चुनेटली एक नॉलेजेबल एक एजुकेटेड बंदे को वो एडवाइस कर रहे होते हैं मैं अपनी बात कर रही हूँ कि मुझे एडवाइसेस दी जा रही होती हैं कि आप ये क्रीम यूज करें आप ये कर लें ये कर लें मतलब आई डोंट नो कि आप अगर खुद ना भी आप मेंटल स्ट्रेस आप स्ट्रेस ना भी लेना चाह रही हो तो लोग आपको स्ट्रेस लेने पे मजबूर कर देते हैं और फिर देन एक टाइम ऐसा आता है कि आप कोई स्टेप लेने लग जाते हो
I'm so sorry that you're going through this, Ram. And thank you for speaking about it. जब एक आदमी बोलता है तो it empowers us all लोग. And for anybody who does not know melasma क्या होता है, it's a skin condition जहाँ पे skin में थोड़ी discoloration हो जाती है.
सॉरी मिलाजमा होता है फ्रैकल जो आम उसमें हम पिगमेंटेशन छाइयां जिसे कहते हैं
Right. And उसकी भी
यस
different types होती हैं. For certain people वो छाइयों की form में आता है. For certain people skin के कुछ areas grey हो जाते हैं. But it's very unfortunate कि हमारे मुल्क में सब डॉक्टर बने हुए हैं. And वो I'm very happy कि you are very aware. I'm very happy to see the crowd कि सब लोग बहुत aware हैं, सबको पता है कि क्या बोलना है, like you know कि उसके अंदर स्टीरॉइड्स हैं, मरकरी है, और इन चीजों की वजह से बहुत मसले आ जाते हैं, मतलब एक चीज हल होने के चक्कर में 100 और मसले आ जाएंगे, एंड यहाँ पे it's everyone's business to tell the other person कि क्या हो रहा है. There is another hand raised. I'm gonna come back to this, but I wanna hear Peli side stories so I can move on. But I'm gonna come back to this. Yes, Sambal.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so I would like to share something. As when I was in school, uh, like uh, I was in my third grade or something. So I was bullied by people, but I was very like I never took them seriously. Like when you are slim, they are going to body shame you that कि आप तो बहुत स्लिम है इस तरह. और अगर कोई बंदा जो है वो मोटा है तो फिर उसको भी वो बॉडी शेम करेंगे कि आप जो है वो बहुत मोटे हैं. तो लाइक हर चीज में जो है वो लोगों को कोई ना कोई प्रॉब्लम होती है, तो यू कैन नॉट मेक देम हैप्पी. सो इट्स बेटर दैट यू स्टार्ट accepting yourself and loving yourself. So I was always someone who never took the opinion of people seriously, and I always loved myself and my body, and I never cared about what they said. But
I'm so
now,
proud of
for
you.
now, as for now, as you were talking about dark circles and like the buccal fat, so that is one thing that because I have been hearing this that you are getting old, you are getting old. As I'm just in my late 20s, I'm not old, but as they, so I think that I'm internalizing that. I look at myself and I feel like that dark circles and the nasolabial folds are making me feel old. So I should do something about it, or should I get fillers or something? So I don't know that uh, for for a person like me who was such a body positive person, I have never taken people seriously. Like दिस इज वन मोर थिंग दैट एक और चीज होती है कि सब लोग कहते हैं कि अगर आपके बाल जो है वो कर्ली हैं या वेवी हैं तो दे वुड से कि रीबॉन्डिंग करा लो, बिकॉज दैट इज नॉट कंसिडर्ड. हम लोग डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ टेक्सचर्स और उसको एक्सेप्ट ही नहीं करते. तो आई मुझे ये भी बोला गया कि मतलब अगर इस तरह से है तो आई सेड कि नो, आई लव माय हेयर दैट आर वेवी. So I don't want straight hair. I love them the way they are. So I was a person who is very, very body positive. But now I feel like I have I'm feeling like the dark circles are like making me feel old, so I should do something about it. So thank you so much for this topic. It has it has made me realize that I'm thinking so much and these things are normal with age. And having dark circles is very normal these days.
I'm so happy that you talked about this, and welcome. And I'm so proud of you. And secondly, I think you're very human. जब आपको बहुत सारे लोग बोलेंगे ना इस तरह से, इवन आपसे पहले भी जो बात करी थी, it's very human to feel like okay something is getting wrong with me. क्योंकि सबके now everyone has an opinion and everyone is telling you that. So I'm gonna give you a bit of tools and techniques that might help you counter this, because let me tell you, I have not seen your face, but it's beautiful. And जैसे curly बाल है, जैसे ये it's like मेरे भी बाल इस तरह के हैं, you can't see it, but like it's not one size fits all. एंड हमारे यहाँ की ब्यूटी आती ही वन साइज फिट्स ऑल की है कि एक हमारे क्योंकि हमारी मूवीज और ड्रामास में भी यही दिखाते हैं. मुझे नहीं याद पड़े होते मैंने कौन सी कर्ली हेयर एक्ट्रेस को मेन लीडिंग रोल पाकिस्तानी ड्रामास में देखा है, एक दो के अलावा. स्ट्रेट सीधे बाल पूरे चिट्टे लोग, दैट्स इट. हमारी यही दिखाया जाता है, यही बेचा जाता है, यही एड्स में चलते हैं. सनसिल्क के एड में हमेशा वही लड़कियां आएंगी जिनके लंबे स्ट्रेट बाल यूज आएंगे. यू वोंट सी बेबी हेयर, कर्ली हेयर, एफ्रो कर्ल्स. वी वोंट सी दैट. वो तो चलो एफ्रो कर्ल्स सब आउट ऑफ द पिक्चर चलेगा, उसको तो हम कंसिडर भी नहीं कर रहे होते ना पाकिस्तान में. मकरानी कहते हैं उनको हम. सो and it's very normal, it's very human, and I'm very proud of you for speaking about it. And I will tell you a few things, inshallah. Abhi right now I'm gonna go on to that, and I hope it helps, and thank you for talking about it, Subal. There is a hand raised that I can see. There are more hands raised. I'm gonna come back to it. Let me just finish this up because we are short on time. I loved listening to all of you. I'm reading the chat box. I'm gonna come back to it. So I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna give the last 15 minutes to everything. I've loved hearing your stories. Yeah, I want to come back to media literacy. Now, why media literacy? I want you guys to start, go on your Instagrams, not right now, after the session, and see कौन से ऐसे influencers हैं जो बहुत unrealistic लाइफ जी रहे हैं, जो हमसे नहीं कर रहे होते. Like I remember I had this influencer on my following, and उनकी glass like skin होती थी, right? And I was like, यार क्या मैं लगाऊं, क्या ऐसा करूं? And she sold me a lot of products. So I bought organic trackers. I bought पता नहीं किन किन की 10-20 हजार की. Nothing worked on my skin. I did not look like her. And then one day I spotted her at a mall. उनके मुंह पे दाने भरे हुए थे. That's when it hit me कि it was the filters. It's very okay to have दाने, but it was the filters. And you realize with time कि at times जो हम देख रहे हैं, the grass is greener on the side because the grass is fake. That is why it is green at times. So I want you to start following people that you see yourself in, that you can relate to, and natural skin type. So for a rule that I have set for my own Instagram is मैं किसी ऐसी को follow नहीं करती जो filters use करती है. Aesthetics होना अलग है, filters में दबा हुआ होना एक इंसान को अलग है. So I don't follow people जिनके पूरी Insta feed is perfect. Someone else says Dr. She, Aisha Bakes. Do you see, like, it's very, I don't hate them personally. I respect them. Great people. But it's just कि आप एक इतनी unrealistic life paint कर देते हैं कि I woke up like this and I went to my daddy's mansion and then I had like Parmesan cheese का salad. Not everyone is living their life. And जब आप 10,000 reels इसी तरह की एक दिन में देख रहे होंगे, it's gonna make you start believing कि there is something wrong with me. या मैं कम हूँ या ये लोग अलग हैं. Can we go on to the other thing? The next slide, please. So I want you to buy media literacy. I say start seeing the edits bunny cheese. Nobody looks like that. Like, okay, let me give you an example. I love Namal Khabar. I absolutely love her. Gorgeous, right? But Namal Khabar को अगर आप real में देखें and Namal Khabar को आप drama में देखें, so there is a big difference. एक तो television के cameras different होते हैं, and then you don't see the edited version of it. ना तो मेरे लिए तो जब अना एक drama आया जिसके साथ Namal Khabar feature हुई थी, तो I was like, oh, she looks like that, and it was not कि वो ugly है. It's just that it makes people look human. जब आप इंस्टाग्राम पे फिल्टर्ड लोगों को देख लेते हैं ना, तो they give this like कि यार I will never be like them. They are so put together. And the minute you see them in a more human lens, it makes you feel like कि oh, ये तो मेरे जैसे हैं, मैं इनका जैसा, हम तो बहुत similar हैं. Then the beauty standards कम हो जाते हैं, and it does not stay one size fits all. Now one more thing I want to focus on, shifting our focus to body functionality. हमारे यहाँ हम body positivity करते हैं, which is very important as well. But at the same time, I wanna talk about functionality. So start building, and like for example for me, मेरे दांत बचपन से टेढ़े मेढ़े थे, ठीक है. एंड स्कूल में बच्चा में बहुत बुली करते थे कि ट्रैकोला ये वो. So I remember my mom sitting me down and saying कि हम दांतों से क्या करते हैं, दांतों से खाना खाते हैं, हम दांतों से हंसते हैं. And she started putting this thought in my head कि दांत बने हंसने के लिए, तो unless and until कॉलेज में हंसती है, so that's it. आप फंक्शनैलिटी पे लाओ. जैसे कई लोगों की थाइस बड़ी होती है, उनको सब बता रहे होते हैं कि उनकी थाइस बहुत बड़ी हैं, उनकी थाइस बहुत मोटी हैं. You start believing, you start thinking, thank you Allah Ta'ala, or any God that you worship, कि I can walk through these thighs, I can stand, I can hug my mother, I love these fat legs, I love my thick arms because I can lift heavy weight, I can do things. Body functionality के ऊपर जब when you start feeling जैसे नाक बहुत मोटी है, but at the same time you can smell beautiful smells, right? Beautiful scents. You can also, for example, eyes. Just like when you shift your focus to functionality, तो आपकी जो वो the desire to look beautiful goes out of the picture because you just become so grateful for what you have. Next thing. Yeah, I would like you guys to start building a positive feed. Like feed curate करें. By feed curation, I mean कि आपके social media के जितने platforms हैं, you sit down, the thing that I talked about पहले, and curate it. कि does this person actually make me feel better, या मैं सिर्फ इनको एस्थेटिक्स के लिए देख रही हूँ। जब मैं इनको देखती हूँ तो मुझे कैसा महसूस होता है, अपने जिस्म से एक ताल्लुक पैदा करें, अपने आप से पूछें कि जब मैं इस इंसान को देखती हूँ, इनकी रील्स स्क्रॉल करती हूँ, तो क्या मुझे अच्छा महसूस होता है या बल्कि मुझे ये इनसिक्योर फील करवाते हैं, और ये मुझे इनसिक्योर क्यों फील करवा रहे हैं। स्टार्ट क्यूरेटिंग योर फेथ। नेक्स्ट वन प्लीज। Next slide, please. I love Neha. I love your height. I'm 5'2", by the way. Same. Next one, please. Arfa, are you there? Yeah. Now we are coming towards the end. Now I'm gonna open up the mics for everyone. But for now, the end is like we are here as Pakistani girls. हमारे पर boys as well. Like लड़कों से we are expected कि हाँ लड़का 6'5" होगा. He should be muscular. He should like has those big guns here and everything. It's just very unrealistic. It's very unrealistic. हर लड़का सेम नहीं होता, हर लड़की सेम नहीं होती, नहीं हो सकते उनके 5 फीट के लंबे बाल जो हिलेंगे हवा में. Not everybody is gonna be that. And you have to start believing and following people and reading about it, educating yourself. And the most important thing, secure self-esteem बनाना बहुत जरूरी है. आप अपने आप के साथ बैठें, बेशक journal your thoughts, start journaling your thoughts in general as well to see कि क्या चीज़ है, क्या चीज़ है जिससे मुझे ज्यादा एंजाइटी ट्रिगर करती है कि अच्छा अगर मैं इन लोगों में जाती हूँ तो मुझे क्यों ऐसा लगता है कि आई एम लेस प्रिटी जस्ट बिकॉज वन पर्सन इज प्रिटी नाउ. लाइक अगर एंजेलिना जूली प्यारी है डज नॉट मीन के दूसरी एक्ट्रेस कौन, लाइक कैरा प्यारी नहीं है, राइट? सो because of the internet we have started believing कि one size fits all ही हो सकता है. And then also start developing critical thinking कि ये जो चीज मुझे बेच रहे हैं, जैसे अभी एक नया सिरम आया है, वो उस चीज को हटाने के लिए आया है जो मैंने आज तक कभी फील भी नहीं की थी कि इसकी जरूरत है हटाने के लिए. जैसे हमारी नेचुरली टी जोन पर ऑयल आता है एंड नाउ दे वुड सेंड अस सेल प्रोडक्ट्स जो इस ऑयल को हटाए. इट्स फाइन, इट्स ओके. मतलब कई चीजें अननेसेसरीली आई जा रही हैं, आई के इधर इधर के वो हटाने के लिए. स्माइल लाइन, ओ माय, मुझे सबसे ज्यादा इस चीज से अनॉय करती है, स्माइल लाइंस को छुपा दे. ब्लॉटिंग पेपर्स आ गए, चलो ब्लॉटिंग पेपर्स आई अंडरस्टैंड कि एक्ने नहीं पैदा होगी अगर ऑयल आ रहे हैं, बट आप पाउडर्स बेच रहे हैं महंगे महंगे 4-4 5-5 हजार रुपए के, कलर करेक्टर्स 10-10 हजार रुपए के बेचे जा रहे हैं. शक्ल है. एंड the most important thing is start understanding that you're part of the nature. दरख्तों को देखें, दरख्तों के भी phases होते हैं, वो पैदा ही gorgeous के बड़े दरख्त नहीं होते, they go through phases. Even कौन सा plant है वो, there is a specific tree that we have that's beautiful, but वो पहले पूरा फटता है, वो पहले पूरा उजड़ता है, फिर उसके अंदर से वो आता है. Then even you're part of nature as well. We look at the mountains, trees, animals, and we are like, wow, ये कितने खूबसूरत है. But आप भी नेचर का पार्ट हैं, and it's very human to go through phases जहाँ पे आपके pimples निकले, dark circles आए. It's all part of you being alive. It's all part of you growing. It's all part of your skin telling you that, hi, I'm alive. And that's a good thing. What a blessing to be alive, right? And the next one, please. So there are 5 getaways that I want you guys to have. We are towards the end of it. As I said, the last 15 minutes are open for the audience. But the 5 main things I want you guys to note down and take away with yourself is curate your feed, change your focus to functionality rather than body positivity. Oh, I love myself, because वो एक unrealistic approach हो जाएगी कि I love myself all the time, everywhere, everything I do. Amazing. Ideally, everybody would want that. But at the same time, थोड़ी realistic approach रखें. Start having functionality के ऊपर focus. Start eating healthy because you want your body to feel and look good, not because you have. Yeah, now I am open to more questions, and these are the socials. You guys can reach out anytime you have Dear speaker, if you don't mind, sure. What do you want to talk about? These are my socials. This is my LinkedIn and Instagram. If you wanna um talk about it, Arfa, I would like if you open up the last slide where there are my socials so they can take a screenshot or note it down, because I think there are people who want to reach out. And the last 2 points that I wanted to talk about was um, developing critical thinking. Start developing critical thinking. Start questioning things. कि अच्छा ये influencer ने अपनी नाक fix करवाई है and she is telling me to love myself the way I am. So don't fall for those people. Stop listening to and start having healthy boundaries. जैसे there was this girl जो भी बताया जिनको मिलाजमा का था, उनको लोग अगर बोल रहे हैं, and it's not, I understand it's not always the best, ये आपके हाथ में नहीं होता कि आप बोलें कि आप मुझसे ऐसे बात ना करें, but प्यार से बाउंड्री सेट करना है कि थैंक यू, आई वाज नॉट लुकिंग फॉर एन एडवाइस इस मामले के ऊपर, इट्स अ वेरी पर्सनल मैटर, आई वुड लाइक कि अगर आप इसके ऊपर कमेंट ना करें, just setting healthy boundaries. Yeah, the mic is to you guys. Arfa, can I have my last slide here?
नहीं आवाज ही नहीं आ रही, आवाज के बाहर पीछे से लग चुकी मुझे आवाज आ रही है क्योंकि उधर से भी है ना तो
Yeah,
वो मिक्स
thank
हो
you.
गई।
Whosoever wanted to speak, they
पढ़ ले
can
पूरा
start. They
दिन
can.
सुनते
Noor, can you mute yourself, please? Noor, can you mute yourself, please? Okay, thank you. So there were people who raised their hands. Now is the time for questions. Anything you want to say? Any comments? Yes, Hani, go on.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well. So, what I wanted to say basically was that people are very confident, but we as a community should also be aware of this fact that we shouldn't push them to through such a hard phase or put them that much in tension and stress, because we are, if we're highlighting one of their like fault or insecurity which is unconsciously in their mind, and we keep on repeating that, so at the end we basically make a greater problem for them, and we should not treat people indifferently because okay, they're fat, okay, they have acne. What does it make them like? How does it make them different? They're people. We should communicate. We should be treating them like same as we treat other people. Like here in Pakistan or even abroad, I have seen people only like beautifying their friends and making friends which are like meeting the beauty standards. Why not make friends with beautiful? Like, how can you categorize them as ugly? So this basically breaks people. I've seen my friend who was very confident and all break like at a point because it's like sometimes you cannot bear all of that. There comes a breaking point. So I just prefer we as a community also realize that, and we start changing ourselves so it brings a betterment in the society as a whole.
I love the thought, and I'm so happy that we have people like, having such people with such thoughts is gonna help us have people who are gonna bring change. So you're 100% correct. You're 110% correct. Moving on to the second person, Sumbul. And yes, Zia Rahman, you will have this recorded. You will get the link. It's on YouTube. So, yep, it's gonna be recorded. And yes, Sumbul, on to you.
Okay, I remembered one more thing that when once I visited my dentist and he told me that your teeth are a little bit like outside. I don't have any issue about it, but he told me that do you want braces for it? But I said no, I like them that the way they are, and I don't want to change it. There is one thing that I would like to quote that there is one verse that I always remind myself, and I would like to share it here as well. That Allah has created everyone in the best form. So we really need to remind ourselves that Allah has created you in the best way. So you don't need to change it, and we really just need to accept ourselves the way we are. this is one thing that and as you were talking about an influencer, so I remember there is one influencer who is a Pakistani and Dubai based influencer. uh, she also had wavy hair, but she has done so many treatments and stuff to make her hair straight. But then she did some treatment to get her normal wavy textured hair back. So that was one thing that really motivated me, that like people are getting rebonding and treatments to get their hair straightened, but she got a treatment to get her natural hair back. So that was one thing that is very motivating for many people. So I think that we should follow such people. Now she has started doing hijab, but the people who follow her from a long time, they remember that she did that.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad that her decision of changing and going back to her natural hair made you like your hair more. And this is like the perfect example what I was trying to say. Okay, when you curate your field and when you actually follow people जो अच्छा impact लाते हैं, it just it because internet is now not just limited to the way वो phone तक था पुराने जमाने में. Now it is the part of our day-to-day life. अब वो हमारे दिल दिमाग हर जगह आ चुका है. So when an influencer who is part of your life, both when they make a decision and they do something, it affects you as well. So follow people very cautiously because it might have a big impact on your personality as well. Anyone else that has something to say? I want to listen to everyone. Are there any other people that have something to say? I'll come back to the chat box as well. Ooh, there are a lot of messages.
All right. If there's no one who would like to say anything, I think then we can just wrap it up.
Okay, cool. Cool.
All right. Thank you so much, Alishpa, for shedding light on such sensitive issue on talking about body image. And thank you so much for creating a safe space for our participants so that they can speak about themselves and have questions that they want to discuss with you. And obviously, I would also like to thank our participants because the way they engage with our speaker and the way they help each other during these discussions, I think it reflects that support is present, healing is still possible. And I would also like to say on this body image issue that body image is just not about how you look. It's actually about that how kindly you are speaking to yourself when you look in the mirror, what emotions arises when you look in the mirror. And I want all of you to, after we're done with the session, I want all of you to stand in front of the mirror and tell yourself that you are perfect the way you are. And like someone said, that Allah Ta'ala has made us and He made us the perfect, and we are no one to complain or no one to change the way our look, because He is the best maker, and we should always feel proud of ourselves. All right, so we're just going to wind it up. I'm going to open the WhatsApp chat as well. If anyone have any questions or any feedback they want to say, the floor will be yours. And I'm going to sign off for now. But don't forget that we have another workshop and it's coming up tomorrow. So stay tuned for the details and take care until we meet again. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Thank you, everyone. You guys are amazing.
Yes, a certificate will also be provided. I'll send you the certificates.